Good evening, everyone. Got a question to ask you. What do you think of the stop motion videos that I'm doing? I think I've only done two or three of them so far. I think I've only uploaded two. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Tell me what you want to see in stop motion video. Be serious about it. Nothing stupid or weird. But let me know what you think about it. I want to bring up something, my feelings on certain things. I know I get on here and I rant a lot, and not everybody's into that. I understand that, but I do make a multitude of different types of videos on here. One of which, like I said, is stop motion video, which is still at the beginning stages because I've just started doing it. Like I said, I want some input on that from you guys. But I rant about dumping. I rant about criminals. I rant about rude people, which a lot of people do. But I can't help it if I get a little passionate about certain things every now and then. And when I get passionate about something, I start to want to get more into it, like catching illegal dumpers. They're not easy to catch, and sometimes they're obviously looking around to see if you're onto them, and they take off. And traffic laws and everything kind of hold you back a little bit when you're trying to catch them. But can you believe this happened? My first official dumping catch was, I believe it was a year or two ago, with a trail camera in a field. Now, keep in mind, I've learned a few things about dumping, illegal dumping. It only takes 1,000 pounds to make it a felony. There's a couple things I'm still trying to learn about that. If it can be, if under 1,000, if it could be still be a felony if it's done by a commercial vehicle. I even asked a cop about that today. Even he wasn't sure about that, so I'll have to research that a little bit. But can you believe this happened? A company, a dumping company, dumped on someone else's property that I was watching for them. 18,900 pounds. Now, I could probably look back and grab some of the photos because it took snapshots every couple of seconds, and you can see the dump truck leaving with the company name on it, and the truck was elevated, like he just finished dumping it. But I'm not sure if it's settled yet. It might still be going on. I need to find out the outcome of that. But all it takes is 1,000 pounds for it to become a felony. Now, people say that it's not my job. Well, whose job is it? One person cannot be everywhere at one time, but a multitude of people can cover multiple places more times. And the more you cover these places, more than likely you're going to catch someone. Eventually you're going to catch someone, like I caught that dumper. I've actually chased a couple of dumpers away. I kept them from dumping, probably temporarily. I caught a dumper in the act, and here's where the problem is. I actually caught a dumper dumping mattresses on the side of the road, and I tried to call the police about it. I got a hold of Arlington police. But then this is where cities get in the way, all these stupid sub-cities. Arlington, I was leaving Arlington into Grand Prairie. They had to switch me over. Then I got to explain to somebody the entire situation again before they'll start to do something. Grand Prairie told me you can stop following them. They're not a high priority. But when do they become a high priority? When they're dumping on your front lawn? On your yard? Is that when it becomes a high priority? We got to do some things about these dumpers and illegal people. I'm not talking about illegal aliens. That's another situation. That I believe we need to be a little more compassionate on the illegal alien thing, because
Yeah, that goddamn phone,
anyway, we need to be more proactive. If you see somebody going down a very desolate road, look like they're going into a shady area with a bunch of junk in the back of their truck or car, and you have a feeling they might be dumping, keep an eye on them. Get ready to call the police, because they don't want you interacting with these people. Get their license number, vehicle, and if at all possible, the actual person that's driving that vehicle. Because here's what will happen. You can have the license and the vehicle, but if you don't have the person that's dumping in, you don't place them at the scene in the vehicle at that time, they could just say someone else was driving their car. How insane is that? The police won't do anything if they say, well, I wasn't driving. Who in the hell was driving your car? You didn't report your car stolen. It was your car dumping it. All these laws are, you know, they're butting into each other. You remember that, robot? All these you got rules for criminals, but you also have rules for us trying to stop the criminals, and they headbutt each other. How you gonna catch the criminals if you got rules in opposition of the good people trying to stop them? It's ridiculous. And robot, I did talk to Burleson Police today. They say it is different city to city, so we need to research the different little sub-cities here. I'm gonna kill you, huh? Well, I'm not that violent. I don't know what I did, man. But Burleson Police said, as far as the return to sender thing, now this is, you know, one of those things that you have to be caught, but one of those things that also the rules are in opposition of the good people stopping the bad people. Code compliance and police, the police that want to do their job, are overwhelmed with all the dumping. Dumping is all over the place. Okay? Return to sender is the perfect thing to do. You got their name. Who else is going to put your mail in the trash bag? Mail in the trash bag has your name on it. I'm going to leave it at your damn house. And they said if you're caught with that mail, you can go to jail for having sensitive information. Or if you're caught putting that on their property, then you're the dumper. How do we know you didn't plant that? That's so stupid. How the hell can I get a hold of your mail? Anyway, that's my whole thing about it. Robot, we need to check in on it, because I desperately want to do return to senders. If the police aren't going to do anything about it, they're waiting for huge dumps. But what are you going to do about all the other dumps that are still big, that are multiplying all over the place? You drive down the interstate, almost every half a mile you see a mattress, a ripped up tire, a trash bag, or some kind of stupid trash that somebody threw out or off their vehicle. And people are getting more and more bold with it, and they're just going to keep on doing it. Oh, it's not a priority for some of the police. But what happens when it finally chokes the life out of you because it's running into your front door? Do the dumpers have to dump on your front door before you'll do something about it? Something to think about, guys. But anyway, be vigilant. I'm not telling you to be a vigilante, but I am telling you to be vigilant. It is part of the word. Anyway, Robot, I'll catch you later, buddy. Comment on this video. Like it if you like it. If you don't, whatever. Watch what you want to watch. Catch you guys later.